Hi, my name is Brian, and today I'm going to teach you 3 ways to improve your squat using the Verse Agile Rack. Number 1, you're going to do a calf stretch for ankle mobility. Number 2, you're going to do hip opening figure 4 stretches. Number 3, you're going to do a Pallof Press for core stability. One of the first faults I see in a squat is your ankles lifting off the ground when you're in the bottom of that squat. You want your weight in your heels, and sometimes you'll roll up on your toes because of your ankle mobility. So stretching out your calves, warming up your ankles a little bit will help immensely getting into a deeper squat position. For the calf stretch, I would say doing 10 reps on each side of almost any movement is a good kind of rule of thumb that I like to follow. So doing 10 of those calf pulses where you squeeze your hips towards the rack and then release. So it's a little bit more of a dynamic stretch. So you'll do 10 on each side of that calf stretch. Hip mobility is important for a squat because you want nice kind of stretched open hips. If your hips are really tight, you hit the bottom of squat, you come out of it, you might be using wrong muscles because your knees are going all over the place. So you want to do some nice hip opening movements so that when you're in that deep squat position, you're using the correct muscles. For that figure 4 hip opening stretch, you want to go for 10 of those. And it's super important that when you're hitting the bottom of that figure 4 stretch, you're also pushing down on that opposite knee, opening up your hips a little bit more. The Pallof Press and core stability is super important to squat. One of the first faults I always see when I'm starting with a new client doing a squat, I see kind of like a butt wink where their hips kind of tuck underneath them and they lose that core stability. So doing a Pallof Press, waking up the core so that they know what muscles to engage is going to help you get heavier and heavier with squats and cause no injuries. For the Pallof Press, I like to do 7, so you'll do 7 of that forward one, 7 up at that diagonal, and then 7 of that Pallof twisting press.